tonight, the season finale of Southern Belle's Louisville.
Here's to high heels and Southern women.
Each of the ladies is at a crossroads.
My ex-husband came home one day, and he turned my world upside down. Literally, the bottom of my life fell out from underneath me.
I was offered a job in Las Vegas.
You don't really mean Las Vegas. That is the worst place in the world.
Your life is married, and you have kids.
What's wrong with that?
For someone my age to be single and still waiting to get your career going.
I'm panicked at this point. I'm just ready. I'm anxious.
They're following their hearts.
Dating is like shopping. Everything looks great on the hanger, and the first time you try it on, you might love it.
As an adult, I feel like I should be dating the nice guy.
You're probably the most romantic boy I've ever dated. But I think that I have a smidge of a commitment issue.
I think I'm probably in love with you.
I know why he makes girls feel special, because I felt it.
We all know Hadley goes for the bad boys.
Nobody's telling me anything I don't know already about Russ, but my heart's just telling me the opposite.
You know, the thing with this fella is, if you get too close, he can burn you.
I'm nervous that I'm gonna get hurt again.
They're going for their dreams.
If I can find a man as perfect as the dress, I'm good to go.
I think to myself, I am anxious, to find this person that just, blows me away and to have a family.
He does not want to go on another date.
Not tonight. I'm not sure I can make it.
Rejection didn't feel good.
The clock is ticking. It's going to be monumental.
They're shattering Southern traditions.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living my own dream. I'm not living anyone else's.
I'm Emily Gemmel for 702.TV.
Father in heaven, we have so many blessings.
My parents are super Southern, churchgoers, very conservative.
We just need to make sure people take you seriously and that you don't look like a showgirl.
You're a father's nightmare.
They're pushing hard to satisfy their desires.
I absolutely was raised with the finer things in life, and I know that my boyfriend feels the pressure.
So that is your classic 5-carat.
Sweating?
Honey, will you marry me? Shay is a diva.
What's his is mine, and what's mine is mine.
We aren't getting a nanny.
I wouldn't rule it out because I'm not ruling it out.
And they're dealing with life's expectations.
In the South, you can have a very, very accomplished lady, but until she has that child, she hadn't made it.
The fact that we can see these follicles is encouraging.
I just want to be. I have to make a decision on whether I'm going to be with you or not.
I wish I could just say right now that, I'd have a baby with you.
It is important to me to have a child, but it's not important to Jeff. He already has a son.
They've landed at the edge, and after tonight, the group will never be the same.
He's over here flirting with other people in front of me.
Here's your backyard. You and your dog can hang out right here.
You need to take some risks. Ask guys out.
Jeff has asked me to move to Chicago. Now I'm going to cry.
What's up?
Emily, what?
This is Southern Belle's Louisville.
What's up? What?
I'm gonna move to Vegas for good, like permanently. We've got the studio. It's what I gotta do.
You're asking me to approve of my daughter moving to a place that bills itself as Sin City.
This is what I feel is right in my heart and where I belong. And it's
Emily,
not just because I fit in there with fancy glamorous outfits or big hair or fake eyelashes or any of that stuff. It's because I love the person that I've become and I love the person that I am there. And I can say when I'm in Vegas, I'm the happiest I've ever been. On top of that, the icing on the cake, I've met a guy.
A guy? Emily, there's plenty of guys here.
I don't know, he's just different. He's got this different persona.
He's special.
Will you ever come back home?
Of course, it's sometimes. I really want you guys to just trust me.
After a cold reaction from her parents, Emily was looking forward to a warmer reception from her friends.
So I have news. I broke the news to my parents that I'm moving. It didn't go over as well as I wanted, but hopefully in due time I can really get, their support. This is a big move for Emily. I mean, it's gutsy of her. It really is. Shay, what's going on in your life? Jeff and I, we're looking for a home. Jeff wants the house. I want to be in like a very simple condo, but he's set on the backyard with the dog. I said, who's going to take care of the dog, the child, and the house? Who maintains all of this? I know that Shay will find what she wants. Shay doesn't settle for anything less than the best. It's Shay. She always gets what she wants.
How is your boyfriend?
Who? Let's not throw that term around. Russ has not actually earned the BF title. Make up your mind already. I am! At my birthday party, he definitely gave me the speech and all that ooey gooey jazz when he knew I was paying attention. But the instant my back was turned, what was he doing? Yes, Shay. Flirting with other women for 100, please? Yes, that is correct. Lately, I've been so confused about everything going on with Russ. Really, you can't change a leopard spots, and I don't know if he could ever change. Well, I have some news to break. I am moving to Chicago. Why?
It's just what I need to do right now, and just to kind of see what's going to happen with mine and Jeff's relationship.
Did he ask you, hey, do you want to move in, or I need you to move in, or I want you to move in? Or was this your decision?
We just kind of talked about it a little bit, and he said, you know what? We need to see where this takes us.
I mean, this is kind of your third big leap of faith.
I've never wanted to have a child with someone the way I want to with him. I know that's not an option for him right now. But I also know that Jeff said he never wanted to live together. So maybe if our relationship did go to the next level, maybe then there would be a part of him that goes, you know what? I would like to have a child. I am 32, and if you want a child, you want to be in a relationship with someone. If I move to Chicago, maybe Jeff's viewpoint changes on having a child. Maybe it could be a deciding factor.
If I was with a guy that did not want to have kids, I would say it would probably be a deal breaker.
What about the business?
Yeah, I can do dating sucks there.
Honest to God, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. She bought her own home. She started her own business. I'm afraid she's throwing away everything she's worked over through her last divorce. I hope she's not making a huge mistake.
Today I've got rehearsals for a big fashion show, and it's really interesting because I got this gig through Russ. It's a very high-profile event in Louisville.
How are you?
Hello, welcome. So I host events around town. That's really what I enjoy, is the fashion shows. And I love throwing parties. I love being in the spotlight. Welcome, everybody, to the Glass Runway Fashion Show practice. I'm going to turn it over to Madison. You're on.
All right, ladies. We're going to do theme 1 and 2. It's pretty much just straight through.
I was really surprised when I walked into the rehearsal. I took a look around, and there's some youngins. Some of these girls look like they were like 20 years old or even in high school.
But I also took a look around and noticed that there were a lot of young male models in this show, too, that were really good looking. So I definitely wasn't complaining about that.
Like after she passes you, count to like 1, 2, 3, and then switch hips, and then both of you guys go.
Okay.
This rehearsal is definitely stressful because this is a different group of people. I've never worked with them before. They have a different choreography that's very planned out, whereas I'm used to just going and making it look good, but they have steps they want you to do.
Okay, right foot first. Say we're walking. And then cross over in the front.
Julie.
This is you. Remember when I said longer strides because you're bouncing?
I'm trying to learn it on the fly and make it look good at the same time.
Make sure after I walk past you guys, you squeeze together.
The new dance steps are a lot to learn in a short amount of time, and I really don't want to let Russ down.
I know it's just a rehearsal, but this show needs to be perfect.
I have some last-minute things to pack up, so I thought I'd have the girls over to help.
Come in. Let us in.
The girls are very supportive of me moving to Vegas, but I really wish I had my father's blessing too.
Let's go see the disaster.
I bet you anything she has left everything for us to do.
I really admire Emily's passion for her career. She really is very courageous when it comes to moving to Vegas and starting a completely independent life. I'm not sure that I could do the same. I think it would be very, very difficult.
Well, we've all changed since we first started hanging out.
Who would think that you guys really love each other now?
I know.
I mean, do I have to wear this? I don't have to wear this, do I? I'm not going to wear it.
Okay. Shay, have you ever dated outside your bubble?
I'm sorry, what?
It's really difficult to get a word in when Emily was talking about her hair over and over and over.
Honestly, like, I really think that you've brought something special to my life, you know? I really appreciate it.
It's so nice after all this time that Emily and I can find a true friendship, even despite all of our differences. I'm really going to miss her.
Yeah.
And it's special.
It's been an amazing experience. I'm so thankful for getting closer to the girls.
Oh my gosh, she's tearing up. And turn on the waterwork.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying.
I feel like we're all closing a chapter in our lives, and I know that all of us will be friends for life. I personally cannot imagine my life without these girls in it. I'll miss them.
Oh, Lord. I don't cry. I love the girls. I just didn't feel the tears.
Back at Louisville's Glassworks, the pressure heated up for Julie. The new dance steps she'd been struggling to learn had changed yet again.
Rachel, Casey, Julie, me. You guys are all straight behind the runway.
Okay, so I'm sitting in the makeup chair and I'm handed a piece of paper.
What?
It's my brand new choreography that I have to learn minutes before the show starts.
Okay, they changed. I had my turns all memorized.
I am feeling the pressure to prove myself, especially because things didn't go so smooth in rehearsals. I cannot mess this up.
I'm good. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to see you. I'm just here.
As I was backstage getting ready, I realized something. I already know how to do this. Today's going to be nothing more than what I always do on a catwalk. I bring the attitude, I bring the confidence, and I sell it. And above all, I'm going to have fun.
Once I hit the catwalk, I was just on top of the world.
She's killer up there. She's got the swivel and the sexy look. She's got it down pat. I was really proud of her.
After all the drama, I just really rocked it and it felt good.
It's round 2 of home hunting, and Shay's decided to humor Jeff by looking at a house.
I think I like this a lot.
A purchase that could put a strain on their finances and their relationship.
We have complete conflicting ideas of where we should live as of now.
Wow.
It's a lot of house. Quite frankly, a simple condo would work for our lifestyles right now a lot better.
I feel trapped in a condo. It's what she likes, but we really disagree on this point.
I would prefer to live in a condo because there's a lot less maintenance and makes life a little bit easier.
I love this openness, and I love that. Look at back there.
It's beautiful.
That's amazing. Look at everything out there where our dog can
Grill,
run.
fire pit.
I mean, I'm sold on this part.
I always picture grill, dog, big yard, pool table, none of which are a compromise.
How you like your open kitchen. Then we can have a little sitting room right there, how you always wanted.
It's a lot of house, though. I think Jeff thinks it's possible for him to work as much as he does and still come home and garden and mow the lawn and take care of the puppy that he wants. I don't know, it's a little absurd. His and her.
So this can be the messy one?
No, nothing can be messy.
Do I think Shay is trying to get out of extra housework because of the condo? I would be lying if I didn't say I have not thought about that.
This definitely looks like your bachelor pad here. I'm pretty sure this looks like it's intended for a pool table. Looking at this house and having Jeff just so elated about it makes me really nervous.
Well, honey, I mean, it's a big choice.
It's a huge choice. I feel like, I don't know, I feel more stressed about this decision than about, you know, choosing the right guy and saying yes to the ring.
What's the biggest decision I think we're ever going to make?
I just think that we're going to have to sacrifice a lot more if we do the big house thing than the condo thing.
It's not so much that I want my way in getting a condo specifically, but this is about us and how we're going to live our lives and how much time we're going to have together.
My mom took care of the big house, and I think it probably took away from my parents' marriage. I don't want the house to take away a lot of my time.
You need to think about 10 years from now. This would be our home.
I can tell you want this house. Just makes me nervous.
Coming up, Julie is tempted to mix business with pleasure.
Just thought, I need to start going for it.
But will it pay off? Two days before Emily was going to take off, the girls threw her a goodbye party at one of Louisville's hottest nightclubs.
All right, let's get this girl a drink.
I think Emily will absolutely excel in Vegas. She is not scared of life. She is out there living it. I am going to miss her, though.
All right, here's to high heels and Southern women. Big hair. Emily, you go Vegas, baby. You go. Vegas, cheers.
I think that it was inevitable that Emily would have to go to Vegas. Louisville has a lot to offer. I don't think entertainment reporting's one of them.
I'm going out there and doing it.
Come to Vegas.
Gentlemen in Vegas?
I've met a few. One in particular.
I like the way that Jeremy makes me feel.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I am too. Everything's coming together. You know, my career is just skyrocketing, and I met this amazing new guy.
Someone to share this amazing experience with.
I want to introduce you all to someone. This is Jessie.
I met Jessie during rehearsals for the fashion show. I typically wait for a guy to ask me out, but I was feeling pretty confident, you know, after the fashion show. So I just kind of took control of the situation and just asked him. Good move on my part. That was like the first question.
27.
You cougar. You look like a baby.
Little Miss Cougar. Look like they would have pretty babies.
Get lucky in Kentucky.
Absolutely.
Julie is like all about Jessie. It's so not typical Julie. She's never touchy-feely with a guy, but she can't get enough with this guy.
You know, the right style for one person does not fit all, whether it's a pair of jeans or a pair of high-heeled shoes or the way that you're going to ask someone out. When I connect with the moment and feel free to be myself, that's when really great things start to happen, and it's hot.
Emily's going to Vegas. Kelly's moving to Chicago with Jeff. And Shay's getting married and then probably having babies. Julie's dating somebody. They're living their lives in this like bubble of love. And it actually hits a lot deeper than I ever thought it would. You know, I'm really sick of just sitting on the fence with the Russ and I relationship. You know, I hate having to wonder every 10 minutes or 10 seconds what he's doing or who he's talking to or what he's up to.
Hey, I think I'm talking to you.
Sure.
So I kind of need to talk to you about something. I can't seem to get over the fact that, you know, when I go out to get a drink or something, that I think that you're looking at other girls or talking to other girls, like, all the time. All the time. The people in my life think that I'm dating kind of the bad boy, and I don't mean for you to take that the wrong way, but I mean,
see, that might have been true, but I don't think that's true anymore. You know? Did you like have any faith that I'd be able to change?
If anybody would ever do me wrong, it would hurt the worst coming from you.
But it wouldn't. And I don't want to lose you because I love you to pieces. You know that. I'm always going to love you. Right? You know that, right?
Always.
Always. Yeah.
Hey, B.
Hey.
How's it going?
With compromise nowhere in sight over where to live, Shay decided to pitch Jeff a few more condos.
What do you got here?
I've actually pulled a list of either renovated, like completely renovated, or brand new condos.
Really? You know my stance. I don't want to be in a condo.
With the condo, it always seems temporary to me for some reason. You don't feel like you own it, like you would a house with your yard, and it just feels more like yours.
Doing yard work's fun for me.
When are you going to have time to do yard work?
I'll make time for yard work. I'll sleep
Okay,
less.
so then you're going to take time away from me for yard work, and then you're going to realize you don't have any time to mow.
No, I'm going to realize...
And then you're going to have to hire someone to do it, and then I'm going to have to hire a maid when I don't have any time to clean the place. I don't think that Jeff understands how much maintenance a house requires. I just don't want to repeat what my mom did. I mean, she made taking care of the house her entire career, and, you know, having a house, a big home that we have to take care of. I don't know how much time we're going to have for each other.
The yard work thing, it was a tactic, big time. I see through it.
But at the same time, I have some input in this too, you know?
Maintenance is money and time, and right now I don't think we want to spend more money or to spend more time on anything other than our relationship.
You know, I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee, okay?
You gotta put your foot down sometimes with her, or else she'll run over you.
You okay?
What's his is mine, and what's mine is mine.
I don't know if I'm gonna budge on this one.
Coming up, Kelly packs it up and questions her decision.
I think I seek stability from males. It's what I know. Am I uprooting my life for a man?
You want to stack them?
Yeah, just stack
before they carry them. Okay, I got it.
I cannot believe that I'm moving to Chicago. I feel like I just unpacked my things, and here I am packing them again.
Macrum.
My parents were divorced when I was very young, and I lived with my dad. I think that I always viewed him as a very stable part of my life. I think I seek stability from males. It's what I know. I want to be with Jeff so badly. Am I uprooting my life for a man?
So now that you're going to be moving away, lots of changes in your life. So does this mean there's a possibility of some babies in the future?
It's one of the reasons that I think that it's important for me to move right now is just to see how our relationship works.
But I don't think you can go into a relationship or into a marriage and just with a kind of a possibility. I think that's kind of not a good plan.
Mom, let's leave this on a positive note.
Okay.
I would be lying if I didn't say there was a part of me that, you know, I kind of hope he changes his mind about having a child. Unless I take that risk and leave, I'll never know. I love you.
I love you too.
weeks after getting laid off, Hadley finally got a letter which she hoped would bring her good news.
Dear Ms. Hartz, unfortunately, we will not be hiring an additional staff member at this time. Thank you for your interest, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Today was not a good day for me. I didn't get the job in Frankfurt, which I was just itching to get.
You're the type of person that I'm looking for.
Lately, I've been so confused about everything. I feel like my professional life is just up in the air, and I can't quite get a grip on my own personal life. So I was down in the dumps, and who better to call than Mom? Because Mom's always got to love you and support you. Thanks. Do you have any Splenda? Okay, cool. Thanks. At the moment, I feel like my life is bottoming out.
Honey, you've just been going with the wind. It's wonderful to live in the moment, it is, but responsibilities kick in, and you know that. I mean,
yeah.
You've had some jobs, you've been dating some guys that are not, I mean, they're just not people that you would build a life with. They're just not the kind of people I see you with.
So you're telling me exactly to do the opposite of what I always love doing, living in the moment. I mean, I never really looked to the future, and clearly that's not working. I need to figure it out.
Coming up, Shay's world is turned upside down.
The two biggest surprises in my entire life both happened in the same week.
And her life will never be the same.
That life's totally different.
This is a new chapter in my life. Louisville is great. It will always be home. But it's time for me to move forward. I'll see you in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months.
I love you.
I love you too.
Be safe.
I will.
Drive careful.
Don't cry.
It's okay.
It's not that bad.
It is. I miss you.
I love you.
Love you too.
I have thought about this long and hard. Don't be sad. My relationship with Jeff is very special, and I feel like I am not being fair and giving our relationship a true chance if I don't go to Chicago. You know, am I aware that I could be falling into the same pattern of depending on a man? Yeah, it's occurred to me, absolutely. You know, I've had my ups and downs in Louisville.
What?
Are you kissing?
Oh, sure.
Just try. Oh, gross.
What is that?
The lipstick.
That's not nose stick, it's lipstick. It's sad to leave Louisville. How long will it take for Chicago to feel like home?
There comes a time in every girl's love life when she realizes her dating game needs a new strategy. And for Hadley, it happened in the final frame.
So let me ask you, do you think I'm a little old for you to date?
No, I definitely don't think you're old for me to date.
You always like girls that are like significantly younger than you. I mean, my God, you were dating Hannah and the twin, you know, and then you went on a date with me, and you go on a lot of first dates.
What if I wasn't going on first dates all the time? And I was just going on second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth dates with you?
I would always wonder.
So you're not really thinking you're going to give this one a chance, huh?
I just think that I need to focus on Hadley.
What?
I need to focus on Hadley. And then I can focus on Hadley and the bigger. No matter how tempting it really was, Russ is truly a distraction that keeps me from becoming who I want to be. I haven't given any focus to my career or my path in life.
It's time for me to grow up.
I'm a little disappointed, but I guess I'd rather have her in my life as a friend than nothing at all. I love that girl. Okay, it's my turn.
Awkward.
After their heated home hunting face-off, Shay and Jeff decided to take another look at the house Jeff loved.
Here we are.
I don't think that Jeff understands that we would have so much more time and energy for each other if we just had a simple condo. I don't know. There could be a lot of sacrifices to getting a home like this.
Just walking around and being able to see the big backyard and everything like that, it really just reaffirmed this is the kind of place that I want to be. The house isn't just four walls and a roof. It's more a place where, you can have memories.
True love makes a person do funny things. It can make a girl sacrifice what she wants the most, just because it makes someone else happy.
When I looked over and saw Jeff in the house, he was so excited. The space and the yard and all that, it just really seemed to be a perfect fit for him.
What do you think? It's big. I like it, though. Are you scared?
Well, I think we just need to play our cards right and maybe put in an offer. What do you think?
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can tell how much you like this house.
I do. I feel like, this is going to be our home. Thank you. Thank you.
I've got something for you in the car.
Okay.
What's that for?
Well, it's not to celebrate the house because we still have to put that offer in. But I thought we could celebrate something else. We got our date at Mar-a-Lago that we wanted. Yes, I know.
You and me, so much we can be.
We're getting our date and to putting an offer in on a great house.
2 great steps.
Yes.
Brick by brick, we'll learn a little every day. There ain't no stopping you and me.
Love you. Love you too.
There ain't no stopping you and me.
The condo would have been fun, but I think we'll have a better life with more closets.
With Kelly off to Chicago and Emily's bags packed for Vegas tomorrow, the ladies' get-together just didn't feel the same.
I miss Kelly already.
We always have these get-togethers with all the girls, and it just felt like a wheel was missing off the wagon. We weren't rolling right.
She's like the mom that says all the things that your mom tells you not to say in public.
Yeah. She's like, stand up straight, and then she like drops the F-bomb, and you're like, whoa.
That's what I love about her, though. She's real.
Times they are a-changing. And you're next.
I mean, we're dropping like flies. Everybody's moving. Kelly's already left for Chicago. Emily's going to Vegas. Shay's getting married, so she's gone.
So now what?
I mean, I don't know. You got me.
Oh my God.
What, you guys couldn't call me and invite me?
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Look who comes marching down the stairs.
I'm back.
Miss Kelly herself. I couldn't even believe it.
Mama Kels.
You can always expect the unexpected from Kels.
For once in my life, I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to do it the right way. I'm staying. This is home. And I think that it's more important at this point in my life to stay in Kentucky and concentrate on myself. I'm not ready to leave my new business.
I love it.
Leave my girls. I seek stability from males. And I'm in a place in my life where I need to find stability within myself. It's time for me to break the cycle. I want to focus on what I want in my life and what I need in my life. I've got a lot of work to do here.
Mama, give me a hug. Hey, Mama's back.
I'm back. Let's have a party to celebrate. Have a glass of wine.
It's Cosmer party.
Hey.
Hey, Em.
Today is my official last day in Louisville, and I haven't gotten my father's blessing yet. I'm all packed.
You're going to a city, Emily, that isn't exactly known as a moral beacon. How are you going to avoid becoming consumed by all of that?
I think the way that you guys raised me makes me different already. So consistent and so caring and so supportive in every single move I make, and do not let up, no matter how many mistakes I've made in the past.
Well, I'm sure this is something you feel you have to do. If you don't do this, you will probably be second-guessing yourself from now on. When your passion drives you, it's tough to deny that. So I gotta let you do it. Gotta give you my blessing.
Have a hug.
On Vegas TV, I'm Emily Gummo.
Now that I've made the decision to stay in Louisville, I've asked Hadley to come work with me full-time in Dating Sucks, and she accepted.
Hi, how you doing? Nathan.
Nathan.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
With Kelly's ballsiness and my big heart, I feel like together we could really make Dating Sucks a real business and a true success.
All right, so like something like this?
Oh, no, that's middle school. Quit. I'm ready to actually look to the future and, hopefully find the perfect career and hopefully the perfect man.
Why don't you guys go to dance class?
Okay. Perfect. I kind of feel like you're setting me up on a date.
You're invested in Dating Sucks. You're invested.
Kelly taught me that you can make mistakes in love, and then you just have to pick yourself back up and keep trying.
Who's up next?
He is an art dealer. He said he's really sick of meeting pretentious women.
What's the highest thing you've ever climbed?
My stairs.
I took a risk. I asked the guy out, and I'm glad I did. I started out with this whole journey, I think a little bit guarded and reserved. The very things that I say I want in my life, I've now opened myself up to reach those goals. Yeah. All right, wish me luck. Thanks for good luck.
Baby.
Jeff and I were going through a rough patch, and he was sort of disappearing on me. I knew I was being lied to. The two biggest surprises in my entire life both happened in the same week. My fiance cheated on me, my mom died. I lost my mother and my best friend. Even the night we buried my mom, he went and stayed at her house, and I found out. Once Jeff confessed to his sexual relationship, I didn't want to wear my ring anymore. I felt like it was a false promise, and I gave him the ring back. I was more in love with Jeff than I could ever imagine being with anyone. But with tears running down my face, I did look him in the eye and tell him that there was no chance for us in the future. I thought I would be getting married in a couple of months.
The fact that somebody can propose to somebody in front of their family, and then 2 months later, he's screwing somebody. It's like a stab to the heart and then just a big twist. I mean, it's devastating.
Tell me, is it time to go?
That life's totally different.
Did we miss our curtain call?
I don't have my mom. I don't have my fiance. But I thank you guys for being there. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
It's not easy to let go.
If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I'd be. And I love you guys so much.
Promise me.
I really learned through this who my friends were. And I can tell you that they will be best friends of mine for the rest of my life.
We'd do anything in the world for you.
I promise you.
And there's someone out there that I'll find true love with. I'm just glad I figured out it wasn't with Jeff now rather than later.
Yes. I love you.
Thanks for being there for me, and I'll always be there for you. I love you.
I love you.
I love you, baby doll.
Promise me. I wanna